When life feels too overwhelming, this is the reset I always come back to. If your house feels behind and your mind feels messy, you're not alone. Let's take care of it together. So here we are. This is what we're starting with. To me, I see a good weekend. That's what I see. Back in the day, I would have come apart with this mess, but I'm learning the older I get, the mess just means a good time was had. I don't want my son to grow up feeling like he was in a strict household because I'm not super strict, but I also want to give him guidelines so when he moves out and has his own place, he knows how to take care of it, and hopefully he can implement some of the things that he grew up with to keep a tidy home and, just not live in a mess. So we're starting off with stripping the beds and getting the sheets washed. It just feels like a good reset starting point. There is nothing better than crawling into bed after a long day in fresh, clean sheets. And so when I'm feeling overwhelmed, that's usually where I start. And this video is not sponsored, by the way, but oh my gosh, my parents surprised us with a what's it called? A skylight calendar too, and I'm still trying to figure it all out, but oh my gosh, you guys, this thing is so cool. I think everybody needs one to keep track of schedules. I mean, it has a chore chart which kids can earn stars to redeem for rewards, and I don't know about you, but my son is very reward oriented, not really goal oriented like I would prefer him to be, but reward oriented. Again, this video is not sponsored, but I have wanted a skylight calendar for, oh gosh, I don't even know how long, a long time. And the fact that my parents surprised us with one, I'm so thankful and grateful, and I'm so excited. My mom has wanted one forever too, and she got one also, and we had such a good time setting them up and figuring them out over the weekend. So highly recommend checking into it if you are into that kind of thing. And then this is just a pile of candy. So over on 4th of July, we went to a 4th of July parade and they were throwing out candy and stuff. So I'm just going through it, getting rid of the things that I really don't want him to have, and then also separating the candy from the little trinkets, there's bracelets, bubbles, glow sticks, stuff like that. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to ask everyone, how was their 4th of July? What were your plans? What did you do? So we were gone for the weekend. We usually go and stay at my parents' house for the weekend. Let's be honest, we're at my parents' house almost every weekend. But this is the second year we have went over and spent the 4th of July with them. And I don't know, it just kind of seems like the thing to do. We don't go to fireworks displays or anything. To be honest with you, the older I get, I'm very against fireworks. We did get my parents got my son some sparklers, but besides that, I'm kind of not okay with fireworks because I learned about the effects on the animals, the environment, the veterans, and they're let me just explain to you. My parents' golden doodle, you have seen him in a previous video, and then my Yorkie really do not like fireworks. They just get super, stressed out. And so my mom and I spent majority of the 4th of July night hunkered down in their basement with 80s rock music blasting, trying to drown out the fireworks. And I guess there was a big explosion. My husband and dad were out back watching it, and there was a huge explosion. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was part of the fireworks display or something bad happened, but yeah, it was not it was a fun 4th of July, but I hate all the fireworks. And also, I just really don't like the fact that anybody can just set off a firework. So we purposely parked my car in a different area than last year because last year their neighbors were setting off fireworks literally right next to my car. And this year, where I parked, those neighbors decided to set off fireworks literally by my car. Like, I was so on edge, and so I ended up like pulling kind of like into my parents' driveway, like blocking their driveway basically. And we walked out in the morning, and there was like where a firework had hit my mom's brand new car. That's no damage or anything, but like, come on. I don't understand why people cannot use common sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. I would never disrespect somebody's property like that. So, like I said in the beginning, I'm looking at this mess and I'm like, okay, a good time was had. However, you guys, for me, it's still very overwhelming. It was overwhelming to walk out here this morning and see this. And as much as I enjoy cleaning, I don't know if it's the actual act of cleaning or just enjoying a clean space. Now, some people might look at this and be like, this is nothing. And that's great. But for me, it's overwhelming. And, some people might look at this and think it's completely trashed. It's all about perspective. For me, I was overwhelmed and it needed to get done. And then this is our old sound bar. We had to purchase a new sound bar this weekend. And while yes, it's super cool, it's not something I wanted to like spend money on this weekend, but I didn't want to ruin our new TV's speakers because it needed a sound bar, and our old sound bar would not hook up to our new TV. Like, it hooked up differently that new TVs don't have, I guess. And also, the TV that we got has voice assistant, so Alexa. We use her. I don't want to say it. I can't stand when people purposely say it in a video to set everybody else's off, so I'm not going to say it, but we got this new soundbar because it has a built-in microphone and it basically is an Alexa device. So that's super cool. Was it, a needed purchase? Not really. We could have gotten one that didn't have the voice assistant, but it is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And my husband and son are loving it for like gaming and music and movies. Also, a side note, because I was flapping my gums a few clips ago when I showed you that like thing with the rings, I was showing that to you to show that I 3D printed that. I found the file on Maker World and it's like ring toss for the pool. So we actually used that last weekend and it was super fun. So I highly recommend a 3D printer, even if you're a stay-at-home mom, because they have a lot of great prints for like the house organization, just stuff like that. So I want to hear from you, what's currently the most overwhelming area in your home right now? Definitely mine was the kitchen, and oh my gosh, look, that is going to be so nice to be able to like sit down and relax tonight and just have nothing to do besides obviously dinner dishes and stuff, but I feel much better about the situation. So this is our entryway table, and it's kind of like our catch-all zone, and it was full, and I got some type of notification and it stopped my recording and I didn't realize it. So you got the end of cleaning the table, but it was pretty full. And so now we're just in the living room tidying up so that way we can have a relaxing, peaceful evening. And I'm just putting the blankets away, I'm dusting the table. Our coffee table and end tables get really, really dusty for some reason. I don't know if they get any dustier than our old ones, or maybe this type of wood, you can just see it better. I'm not sure. But, and then I'm also refilling my diffuser. And then that thing on like leaning up against the side of the end table is a vibration plate. And I want to know from you guys, did you jump on that craze? Do you have one? Do you think it works? I'm on the fence. I think I feel better when I use it, but I'm just not sure. So what are your guys' thoughts? Have you gotten one? Are you thinking about getting one? I don't know. I can't say for sure if it truly makes a huge difference or not, but I do feel a little better when I use it. And then we had gotten a storm the other night, so I'm just putting our pillows back out on our front bench. I bring in those pillows when we're gonna have like a storm or like high winds. They've never blown away, but I don't want to give them the opportunity. And then also I had to laugh because I cannot pick up this blanket right now because my dog decided to get all cozy in it, and I'm like, I'm gonna leave it. This blanket being folded and put where it goes is not as important as his relaxing time, but I do eventually end up folding it. He gets down, so. Next, we are moving on to my bathroom. I think you guys can gather from this video that we did not get our nightly reset routine done. We were so wiped out from the weekend that we pretty much just left everything, and I'm like, I'll deal with it tomorrow while you're at work and it'll be fine. I'll film it. So I'm just giving it a look. This isn't a deep clean by any means, but it is like a quick little tidy. My husband had shaved on my side of the sink. I asked him the other night, I was like, why is there beard hair on my side of the sink? He's like, well, my swim trunks were in my sink, so I just used yours. And I was like, great, it looks like I have a beard that I just shaved. And now we are in my bedroom, so we tend to leave the house how we want to come home to it. So everything you're seeing literally got messed up in a day. Also, I forgot to put my wedding ring on this morning, but I don't feel very bad because my husband lost his. It's somewhere in the house, but we can't find it. And then today is a rare occurrence that I'm actually going to wash my clothes and my husband's clothes together. I normally don't because men in pockets. However, he has not been at work all week. He literally had the entire week off last week, so I'm pretty sure there's no pens in his pocket. Help him if there is. And then I am just folding our swimsuits and getting those put away so that way when the sheets are ready to be thrown in the dryer, I can go ahead and do that. So I'm also curious about everybody else's preferences. Do you empty the lint trap after you take the load out of the dryer, or do you empty it when you put the next load in the dryer? I tend to leave it and then I get it before I start the next load. So let me know down in the comments below, which one are you? I am very excited to get into this nice clean bed tonight. I did not sleep very well last night because my husband did not sleep very well last night. He kept moving and tossing and turning, and he's like, I couldn't fall asleep. And I was like, every time I was about to be asleep, he would move and wake me up. I have never wanted to kick him to the couch so bad. I think my watch said I got 5 hours and 40 minutes of sleep, which sounds bad, but I actually do better with 6 to 6.5 hours of sleep. If I sleep 8 hours, I am no good. What about you guys? I feel like the 6-hour mark is where I'm best at, maybe 6.5. And I decided to save all of the vacuuming for last today, partly because my son was still sleeping, so I didn't want to wake him up, but also, I don't know, it just felt right today. So I'm just going and vacuuming all of the rooms that I cleaned and getting the floors all nice and picked up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoy homemaking content, home resets, motherhood, lifestyle, things like that, that is my entire channel, and I would love to have you join the Loving Life as Shannon community. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. It just keeps us connected, and I would really appreciate it. I'd love to have you here. And also, if you could just give this video a thumbs up by clicking the thumbs up button, that will help YouTube know to push this video out to more people. And again, that would help me. So thank you so much for spending time with me today, cleaning with me, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.